Have you ever just, stared at your budget and felt completely lost? Or maybe you're trying to understand something complex, reading article after article and just wishing someone could break it down. Tell you what really matters.
Oh, definitely. We've all been there. It's that information overload feeling.
Exactly. It can be paralyzing, honestly.
Right. And our goal here with the deep dive is, well, to cut through all that noise, we take the raw info and try to make it clear, actionable, something insightful for you.
And today, we're diving into something that usually feels very numbers-driven, financial budgeting.
Ah, yes. Spreadsheets and saving pennies.
Kind of. But we're coming at it from a really unique angle, a holistic one. Our guide today is this amazing chapter, Financial Workshop CK1, Balance Your Life with 4 Easy Budgeting Steps. It's from Devi Mondir, sharing teachings from Swamiji.
Yeah, and this isn't your standard finance talk. Our mission really is to unpack the transformative ideas Swamiji shares. He lists budgeting way beyond just crunching numbers.
He makes it a tool for life's purpose.
Exactly. A tool for achieving what you really aspire to. This is genuinely valuable knowledge, stuff that can really help you in your own life, give you more clarity.
Okay, so when you think budgeting, yeah, spreadsheets, cutting costs, practical stuff. But Swamiji kicks off this whole thing with a question that, honestly, it really stopped me.
Oh, what was that?
He asks, basically, what does money, budgeting, financial management, what does any of that have to do with spirituality, with being a sadhu?
That is a surprising start. It immediately makes you think, doesn't it? What's the connection?
Right. And his answer really opens things up. He explains that sadhus, or renunciates, are seen as the efficient ones.
Efficient ones.
Okay, meaning they take responsibility for, well, all parts of their lives, not just, meditation or something. Yeah. Everything.
So it's a really comprehensive view of living responsibly, not just finances, not just spirituality, but the whole picture.
Totally. And then he drops this line that just hits home for everyone, I think, no matter your path. He says, one of the most important responsibilities each of us have is not to become a burden to anyone else.
Wow. Okay, that's powerful. And how does that link back to budgeting?
Well, it's foundational, isn't it? Being self-reliant, financially stable. It's not just for your own comfort.
It's an act of responsibility towards others.
Exactly. By managing your resources well, you ensure you're stable. You can contribute, instead of needing support. It's about independence and compassion.
That makes a lot of sense. It reframes the whole idea.
And here's where it gets really mind-expanding. Swamiji basically says the whole concept of budgeting isn't just for money.
Right. The source material makes that clear, even though this chapter focuses on finance.
Yeah, it says budgeting applies to any limited resource. And doing it well improves your quality of life. This is where that immense knowledge Swamiji shares really starts to shine.
Absolutely. It's not just dollars and cents anymore. He gives examples, right? Budgeting your energy.
Budgeting your energy, your voice, like how you speak, what you choose to say.
Budgeting your asana, your physical practice, even budgeting your sleep.
It's about being intentional with everything you have.
Yeah.
Because it's all finite, isn't it? Energy, time, even your voice.
It completely broadens your understanding of what budgeting even means. It's resource management for life.
And if you connect that dot, managing any resource well, time, attention, physical energy, it directly improves your life quality.
Definitely. It turns budgeting from this dry financial task into something fundamental for just living well, holistically.
Okay, so after setting that big, wide stage, the source then zooms back in on financial budgeting.
Right, the main focus of this chapter. And it explains why it's so vital for, basically everyone, sadhus, householders, business folks.
And for sadhus, the reason mentioned is quite specific, isn't it? It's about freeing up time.
Yeah, freeing up time for sadhana, spiritual practice, discipline, getting financial worries out of the way so you can focus on deeper things.
So making your money work for you to support your real goals.
Precisely. The ultimate aim, as the source puts it, is making contributions to savings funds efficiently, putting that money to work.
So it offsets expenses, eventually provides for them, freeing you up, making sure money doesn't block your life's path, whatever that is.
And it's not static either. The source has these great points to ponder about how needs change through life.
Ah, right. Like early adult life. It's all education costs. Tuition, books, maybe room and board, transport.
And figuring out what you can actually spend on, socializing, movies, those discretionary things.
Then you get your first job. And the advice is, live frugally.
Yeah, it takes time to build up that extra income. The source stresses checking early on. Are you in surplus or deficit? Knowing that sets a good foundation.
Crucial. And then when you do start earning extra, that's apparently when planning becomes even more vital.
Absolutely critical. The source really hammers this plan and set up different savings funds before you start, living it up.
Don't just spend the extra money as it comes in.
No. It's about paying yourself first. Literally building that future security before you indulge. That's wisdom right there.
So what kinds of savings are we talking about? The source gets specific.
It does. It lists a rainy day account for, sudden car repairs, an intermediate term fund for bigger things, maybe a new fridge,
Okay.
a catastrophic insurance fund for really big emergencies, a capital expenditure fund, think car, house down payment, and of course, retirement.
Wow, that's quite a list. But it makes sense. Secure the future first.
Secure the future, ensure that growth, get peace of mind. Then think about luxuries. It really reflects Swamiji's focus on long-term responsibility. That immense knowledge helps structure things.
It sounds incredibly practical. Okay, so let's get into the roadmap. Swamiji's teachings offer 4 easy steps to financial freedom.
Yeah, it's presented as a clear guide, a way to get control and build real stability.
And what's cool is it says the roadmap's the same, whether you want a simple sadhu life or, big business success.
That consistency is key, isn't it? It shows how universal this knowledge is. It's about projecting accurately income, expenses, so you can make smart choices.
Okay, step 1. Understand your income. Sounds simple.
But it's more than just knowing your paycheck. It's documenting all sources, how often money comes in.
And projecting it forward. 5, 10 years.
Exactly. And considering your situation, are you maybe inheriting something? Or starting from modest means, it makes you tailor it.
And there's a tool for this, right? A worksheet?
Yep. Worksheet 1, your income. It's mentioned as being available on www.shreemaa.org, Excel or PDF. Makes it concrete, actionable, a great resource Swamiji shared.
Okay, step 2. Project your expenses. The source admits this one's a bit more tedious.
Yeah, but well worth your time. It's about really seeing where your money goes.
You list everything. Daily, weekly, monthly.
Everything. Food, shelter, transport, the basics.
And it has those charting details too, like...
Even a sadhu must have a few flowers and incense sticks.
Right. And don't forget to budget for that occasional trip to the Devi Mandir.
It keeps it human, doesn't it? Budgeting isn't about total deprivation. It's about choosing.
And you categorize things too. Necessities versus luxuries. Recurring versus occasional.
Exactly. Get a clear picture, and again, there's a tool.
Worksheet 2. Your expenses. Also on www.shreemaa.org.
Right. And then you project those forward too. 5, 10 years out. Factoring in inflation, maybe 2-3% a year. Cost of living changes.
Loan payments, maybe wanting a nicer standard of living, starting a family. It covers a lot.
It aims to be really comprehensive, so you're prepared.
Which brings us to step 3. Assess your net income. Income minus expenses.
Simple math, but the purpose is huge. It helps you understand where you stand now and in the future, so you can make, as the source says, judicious decisions that will shape your destiny.
That's a big statement, and it forces big questions, right? Like, do I have enough for basics?
Enough for the nice-to-haves.
What?
What's my actual discretionary spending power?
And looking ahead, will I have enough for my dreams, my goals? If not, can I save now to cover that future gap?
These are really confronting questions, but essential. Again, guided by that immense knowledge Swamiji provides through this framework. And worksheet 3, net income on the website, helps with this assessment.
Okay, so based on that assessment, surplus or deficit?
Right. If you have a surplus, the advice is optimize it. Investments, charity, paying down debt, building contingency funds.
And if it's a deficit?
2 choices, basically. Increase income, work more, get a raise, or cut expenses. The point is you take active control. You don't just let things happen to you financially.
Makes sense. And finally, step 4, develop a financial plan.
This is the action step, taking all that analysis and making commitments.
Writing it down. Which expenses to cut, habits to change, how to boost income.
Exactly. And the source stresses. Write it down, review it often, update it. Life changes, your plan needs to adapt.
It even points to Swamiji's goal-setting workshop as a proven method for this.
Yeah, reinforcing the practical side and how these teachings all tie together. It's really well-structured knowledge.
So let's bring it back. What's the real takeaway for you listening right now? What's the so what?
Well, the source really emphasizes the power of consistency in managing money well.
And it gives that amazing example, doesn't it? It really shows how it helps us in our life.
Oh, yeah, the $200 a month example. If you start investing just $200 a month at age 22.
By age 67, you could have. what was it, $1.2 million?
$1.2 million. It just shows the incredible power of small, consistent actions over time. That's wealth creation.
Wow, that really drives it home. It's about investing in yourself, sticking to these principles, building security. That immense knowledge really provides a path.
Absolutely. So this whole deep dive, guided by Swamiji's immense knowledge, it really shows budgeting isn't just numbers. It's a tool for balance, for purpose.
For managing all your resources responsibly.
Exactly. And if you want to explore these tools, the worksheets we talked about, or any of the other resources, like online satsanga with Shree Maa and Swamiji.
Which are at 7:30 a.m. and 8:20 p.m. Pacific time.
That's right. Or the free downloads, Sundar Khanda, various chalices, video classes, podcasts. Definitely check out www.shreemaa.org.
www.shreemaa.org.
Got it. There's a wealth of immense knowledge shared there, way beyond just finance.
Truly. It covers so many aspects of living a meaningful life.
Okay, so as we wrap up, here's a thought to leave you with. A provocative one, maybe. Given Swamiji's expanded idea of budgeting, think beyond money, beyond energy, voice, asana, sleep even. What other limited resources in your life could use some mindful budgeting? What could you manage more intentionally to really boost your quality of life?
That's a great question to ponder. Really makes you think.
That's something to consider.
Jai Ma.